free and beautiful. But we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture. sorry. But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. But we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture.
America, we are back, baby. Welcome to another episode of America Unfiltered. We got a great show for you guys tonight. We got a lot of different things to talk about. Glad to be back with you guys here on Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's been a weird news cycle recently. We've had, the major things obviously right now are the Iran conflict. We have some more stuff coming up with Epstein. They are now digging look for dead bodies at the Zorro Ranch. I doubt they're going to find anything. It's not that there weren't people killed there. That's not my worry, or what I think is it's been scrubbed. The same way the New York townhome was scrubbed, the same way Epstein Island was scrubbed well before the FBI got there. I would imagine the Zorro Ranch was scrubbed as well, considering the majority of the allegations that came in the Epstein files, they weren't even related to the island. They were related to the ranch and things that happened at this ranch. So I'd imagine some pretty terrible things happened. I'd imagine there are a few skeletons out there, but I doubt they're going to find any. Hopefully they do. I mean, God willing they do. That would be the best case scenario. The best case scenario is they don't find anything because nobody got killed there. But we kind of know people did. So best case scenario is we are able to get justice for the victims of this. But we'll talk about that today along with a few other things. Hope you guys are having a great day, though. It's a good day. It's Tuesday. It's beautiful weather around me. I don't know about you guys, but it's fucking beautiful out near me. I also want to talk about Lindsey Graham and his interview he did with Sean Hannity. That's going to be our featured story for the night. And we're actually going to watch the entire interview. It's a short interview. It's about 10 minutes long. It's nothing crazy. But we're going to watch the entire interview. And I'm going to pause it, break it down as the interview's happening. But I want you guys to see some of the disgusting things this fucking piece of shit says. Lindsey Graham is the in-the-closet gay senator from South Carolina, and he is one of the most war-hungry people in our entire government. He's one of the most war-hungry people to ever exist. He almost makes Dick Cheney look like a pussy when it comes to war. But this guy, he cannot stay away from it. And right now, yesterday, he went on an interview on Fox News with Sean Hannity where he talked about wanting to go back to South Carolina and send all the young men and women from South Carolina over to Israel. He wants to move everything the United States has over to Israel. He pretty much basically said, let's let Israel control us, but not in the shadows anymore. Let's let them just openly do it. Instead of anything else happening, why don't we take the United States and we make it part of Israel? We become the United States of Israel. It's basically what he pitched. And we're going to watch the interview today. It was completely embarrassing for him. It was completely embarrassing for the Zionist media. And you even have people like Matt Walsh calling it out. Whenever somebody on the Zionist side of the media says something so crazy that Matt Walsh gets involved, that's when you know that it's really out there, for the sole reason that Matt Walsh is controlled by Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro, the Zionist boss of Matt Walsh, the Orthodox Jew, who wants to call everybody a Nazi he disagrees with, wants to call anybody an anti-Semite who he disagrees with. His hat keeps getting bigger and bigger on his head every fucking day. But he controls everything Matt Walsh says, or tries to, at least for the most part. And you can see in some of their little focus group stream meetings they have, where it's the four of them there, and they'll start talking about Israel or Catholics. They'll make jokes, whatever. Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh will exchange those looks where it's like Matt Walsh is like, yeah, I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it. And Ben Shapiro's basically looking at him like, yeah, don't fucking say it. You'll be fired. It's absolutely disgusting. It's limiting his ability to free speech. But Matt Walsh comes out and starts talking against Lindsey Graham and talking against everything he said in the interview, calling it un-American, calling it unpatriotic, saying this guy needs to be removed from the government entirely. And when he does something like that, when he steps over the boundaries that Ben Shapiro draws for him, Ben Shapiro draws this little moat around him. When he jumps over the moat and he breaks free, just for a moment before Ben Shapiro catches him back, that's when you know it's something more serious and something bigger. So I'm excited to talk about that today. I'm very sad that we even have to discuss it, to be honest. Like, I'm happy that we have news to talk about, that there is some interesting topics, things I'm passionate about to speak about. But at the same time, I would rather not be going through this. I would rather our boys not be dying overseas, which is something we're going to talk about today as well. But I would rather not have our entire government occupied by Zionists. I would rather not have senators from the United States getting on fucking TV saying we should send more of our young men to die for Israel, saying that Israel's the greatest thing to exist and that we need to just move the United States over to fucking Israel. Like, that makes me sick to hear. As an American, it infuriates me. It pisses me off. It's so fucked up that we pay taxes to this country for them to say shit like that. It's so fucked up that that's even accepted rhetoric. Like, there are people who listen to that and they're like, fuck yeah, let's go, Lindsey Graham. Like, fuck you if you're that person. If you're that person celebrating what Lindsey Graham said on Fox News, fuck you, suck my American dick. It is the most un-American thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. And when I show you guys today, hopefully you guys feel the same way, because I have anger over it. It really pisses me off. I watched the interview and I was like, holy fucking shit. At every word this fucking cunt said, every single word this old bag of shit said, I was literally like, holy fuck. Yeah, we're cooked. We're so fucked. We're sold out. Like, I knew we had a Zionist-occupied government. I knew things were really bad. When you guys see this, you'll see how bad things really fucking are. And not only that, there's a bigger picture not a bigger picture to that. There's a bigger story to a lot of the things happening right now that they're not reporting on. And I kind of alluded to it just a few moments ago where I said we're going to talk about the deaths from American soldiers and how they want to send our boys to go die. And this is something that I said on my show yesterday. I said it on the show last week multiple times. But I said the United States is misreporting the numbers, and they're doing it a crazy amount. So the CENTCOM reported that we had 6 American deaths, that there were 4 and then there were 6 American deaths. And now I think they're reporting 7. And then it gets leaked because people are using VPNs. They're looking at media sources in other countries. And it gets leaked that all these other countries and all these other news sources around the globe, especially around the Middle East, that they're reporting that there's upwards of 150 injured Americans, if not that many dead American soldiers. And at the press briefing today, someone asked Caroline Leavitt, is it about 150? And she stutters, she freezes for a second. You could see the look of shock in her fucking face. Her stupid blonde fucking face. Nothing going on behind those eyes. But you could see the look in her face, and then she goes, I don't know the exact number. You'll have to ask the Pentagon, but I'd imagine it's in that ballpark. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So we had to draw that out of you, you stupid bitch? Well, what's the point of the press briefing if you're not going to brief the fucking press? You're supposed to stand up there, give your little spiel, talk about what's happening in the country and what the country's involved in, which would be the fucking war we're in Iran that we shouldn't be involved in, but we're involved in because we're allies with the terrorist state of fucking Israel. But instead of reporting the numbers, she gets up there and talks about how good of a job Trump's doing and how this is the golden age of America. And if you're going against it, then you just have Trump derangement syndrome and it's a continued witch hunt. Like, shut up, bitch. It makes me fucking sick. But then somebody finally draws it out of her and she's like, yeah, it's probably in the ballpark of 150. And then we get more reports today. We didn't officially get it from CENTCOM yet, but we got it from the Pentagon, from people in the Pentagon, who said that, yeah, it's most likely around 150 injured Americans. And I'd imagine it's probably closer to 150 dead Americans. And that's extremely sad. We all need to pray for all these soldiers who are actively engaged in these battles, the soldiers who are dead, the soldiers who are injured. This is extremely important, and it's so fucked up. Like, people like Lindsey Graham are happy about this. They're celebrating this. This is their fucking, like, wet dream. This is their Hanukkah or Christmas or whatever. I mean, I don't know, it should just stick with Hanukkah there because Lindsey Graham acts like a fucking Jew even though he calls himself a Christian. It's so fucked up. We have boys dying overseas and we have senators saying, let's give everything to Israel. It's like, okay, fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit, Lindsey Graham. And there's that one funny video of Lindsey Graham, like, I don't know, it had to be a month, maybe 3 months ago. Maybe I just think it's a recent video, maybe it's older, but I think it's pretty recent, where somebody walks up to, you have all those people who video the politicians and they'll ask them, like, America first, Israel first. Someone walks up to Lindsey Graham and they say, hey, why don't you just come out of the closet so they could stop blackmailing you? And then he just walks away. And it's still one of the all-time fucking videos involving that piece of shit. It's actually disgusting that we have, to deal with the control over our government. And we are at a point in time where everybody's noticing it. I talked about yesterday the studies that came out that showed, I think it was like 45% of young American men honestly don't trust Jews. I think that it was either don't trust Jews or they think that Judaism's a threat to America. And then it was like 50-something% of young American men are considered Holocaust deniers. So if you're questioning the numbers, anything like that, you're considered a denier. And we were having this mass noticing. People are really waking up to Zionism, to the threat of it, to the threat of Judaism in a lot of ways in our country, and organized Jewry. And still, we have to suffer through watching people like Lindsey Graham on TV celebrating boys dying, celebrating our young men and soldiers dying for... I wish I could say they were at least dying for America. They're dying for Israel. It's so fucked up. But celebrating that and then saying that we need to give everything America has to Israel. It's, like I said, just one of the most disgusting things. So that's going to be the featured story. I also had some other things I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the 150 American deaths that, or injuries or deaths. Right now they're reporting injuries, but I'm assuming that most likely it's around that amount of deaths. Let's see what I also had pulled up. I wanted to talk a little bit about a report that came out of the White House as well. This was fucking insane. So, Axios reported today, they said the White House is telling House Republicans to stop talking about mass deportations at all costs, to immediately cease any talks about mass deportations. And I'm sure this is going to happen. You're going to notice, if you pay attention over the next few weeks, you're going to see little to no talks about mass deportations. All they're going to talk about is this war. And to be honest, they're going to evade talking about a lot of the war, but they're just going to highlight America's kicking ass. We are killing terrorists. We're killing Muslims. Like, they're going to celebrate. They're going to use all the fucking talking points that get boomers and Gen Xers fucking wet in their pants. But they're not going to actually give us any of the real information. Like, if they were giving us the real information, they would talk about the bomb that hit the UK. If they were giving us real information, they would talk about the failed Mossad operation where Israel was basically caught trying to bomb United States allies that were Muslim countries, trying to get them involved in the war and blaming it on Iran. If they were going to actually talk about the real things, they would talk about the fact that there's most likely well over 150 American soldiers dead. But they won't talk about that. They won't tell us anything because they don't respect us. They actually look at us as slaves, as cattle, as goyim. They look at us as nothing. They look at us as replaceable by immigrants, replaceable by them outbirthing us. They look at us with contempt. They look at us like we are the biggest pieces of shit and that we are just filth on this earth who needs to be eradicated. They look at us like we are nothing. And it is time we stand up. It is time we stand up to this. It is time we take this fucking country back. It is time we use our voices. We get real America First politicians in the White House. We get real America First politicians in congressional seats. We get them throughout the House and the Senate. We get them everywhere in politics. It is our fucking time. Our time has come, and we are here. We are not going anywhere. We just had a Groyper get elected to be the director of the Young College Republicans. 40% of White House staff is Groypers, and we will continue multiplying. We will continue spreading everywhere. We will be in the elite universities. We need people to hide their power levels. Like Nick Fuente says, hide your power level. Pretend like you have normie views when you go out and have conversations. Get into the elite universities. Get into the think tanks. Get into Congress. Get into the White House. Get into being on campaign staff. Do what you have to fucking do to get there. And then once you're there, we'll work from there. but get there in the first place. We need this to happen. If we want to take this country back, it will need to be a hostile takeover. We will need to infiltrate. We will need to have groypers literally fucking everywhere, ready at any point to hit the America First switch and just start pouring out the America First rhetoric. But we need them there in the first place, and they're not going to get there talking the groyper talking points. As sad as it is, that's the way our country works. But maybe Fishback can change that, I will say. Maybe James Fishback could be the guy who flips that a little. If James Fishback pulls off this victory in Florida for the governor's race, I mean, it could really flip the way politics is looked at on the national scale. We could see way more America First politicians stepping up, using similar rhetoric to James Fishback. And James Fishback's been incredible about it because he's somebody who I would imagine has all the same beliefs as me. Like, I've met the guy, I've talked to the guy, he's incredibly smart, talented. I've seen the way he answers questions. I've seen the way he talks to people on camera and off camera. And I'd imagine he has very close to all the same beliefs as me, minus a few, but very close to all the same beliefs as me. And if we can get a guy who is that good at speaking, that skilled at debating and speaking, and has the money to run for office, and we can get more of those in every fucking state, if we can get them in the presidential election in 2028, we will have this country back. It will be ours. If we can get Fishback elected, we can get anyone elected from there. If the left can prove that a socialist can win in New York City, a socialist Muslim can win in New York City, I promise we can get America First candidates elected around the rest of the fucking country. If they can do it with Zoran, we can do it with Fishback. If they can do it with Zoran, we can do it with any AF candidate that pops up. We can fucking do this. We can have this country back. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of seeing people like Lindsey Graham get up there and talk shit about America while they're representing America. I fucking despise these people with everything inside of me. It makes me fucking sick. And it's time. It's time we have to take this fucking country back. We have no other option at this point. Let's see if there's anything else I had that I wanted to talk about. The only other thing I want to talk about, we could talk about it. I don't know. Should we talk about it now or towards the end of the show? I was going to talk about Uber and this women-only driving thing before we... Yeah, let's just talk about that now, get it out of the way, then we'll do the video that, we'll talk about it, and then we'll go to the comments at the end of the show. But Uber rolled out a option for women-only drivers for women. So if you're a woman, you can now select an option to get picked up by a woman. And I want to spell out a few different issues that I foresee happening here. So one is that, in your more liberal cities, in New York, Los Angeles, places like that, a lot of things that are going to happen, like if you're a guy and to speak very blatantly, if you're a guy and you're out looking to rape that night, if you're just looking like, okay, where's a good rape victim? And you're a man, why wouldn't you just say, I identify as a woman, select that, and then there you go. Like, I'm not trying to set this up for these guys, but I'm just trying to say, like, this is a bad idea. Like, this is not going to make women safer. Like, for a few reasons. One, women shouldn't even be behind the wheels of a car. Like, that itself is just dangerous. Women should not be behind the wheels of cars. They should not be allowed to fucking drive. I mean, it's actually fucking dangerous to have these women driving. It's crazy. Like, to think more women are going to be on the road, who's safer? Like, I gotta leave that city then. That's not safer. That's a more dangerous city. No, you don't want women on the road like that. You don't want women driving. You don't want women voting. We don't want them drive. Like, women have a few different roles in this society, and driving should not be a part of those roles. Let's be very honest. Women are Women are good drivers until they hit a curb, and then they're like, how'd that curb get there? How'd it just teleport in front of my car? Like, women suck at driving. They suck at parking. They suck at fucking everything involving vehicles. So, that's reason one, Your Honor. Reason two, like I said, is it's just an easy setup for rape and robbery. Like, women are way easier to rob, and obviously they're probably easier to rape. Not that I'm trying to promote that. Like I said, I'm actually against it. I think that they should get rid of this. Like, literally, if you're a guy, you're out looking to rape, you pick a woman driver, you have her drive you out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's like why are they allowing this? Why is this not being prevented? How am I just thinking of this and they're not thinking of it? How are they not thinking of the fact that, like, there are people who just say, oh, I'm a woman, so they can go in a woman's room? Like, there are people who do that in LA, there are people who do that in New York and a bunch of liberal cities. I forget the there's a term for it. It's a literal sex addiction disorder. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's being a fucking creep and a weirdo, but it's like something gyna, whatever. I don't fucking know. But there's some weird thing. It's a fetish that men have where they want to be women and dress like women, etc. And that's where a lot of the stuff actually comes from. But those people are going to be raping these girls in Uber. And, like, that's going to happen. And when it does happen, you guys could say, holy shit, James from America Unfiltered said this would happen. Fuck Uber. Fuck them for doing this. Fuck them for allowing this. But, yeah, we don't have to talk about that for a while. Like I said, I just wanted to bring that point up because I do think it will happen. I do think it's actually almost inevitable that something like that of that nature happens. Or if a woman doesn't get robbed or raped, I mean, that's great, but she will get robbed eventually. Like, they will have a situation where it's like some hood bitch tries to rob a, Hispanic or white woman, or some guy pretending to be a girl, same thing. Like, you're going to have something happen where a woman is going to get assaulted in some nature, and we're all going to look at Uber and be like, James predicted this. James from America Unfiltered said this would happen. Not only should women not drive, but they should not be allowed to, like, there should not be an option on Uber to pick a woman driver. Like, that's the most fucking retarded idea I've ever seen. Like, I would rather send our money to no, I'm kidding. But you guys get my point. It's just fucking, it's so dumb. All right, let's read a couple live chats, then we'll go into the featured story. We'll start the actual show. We'll watch the interview. Someone said, Tomato Town cum tribute? What the fuck are you talking about? Tomato Town cum tribute? The fuck are you talking about? Someone says, I voted for a woman goes, I voted for a felon who was found liable for sexual abuse because he promised cheaper gas and groceries on day 1. It's now day 414. Grocery prices are higher and gas is more expensive. Oops. Okay, it's a you problem. Lindsey Graham has and will always be a cuck for whoever lines his pockets. Fuck him and anyone who votes for him. Exactly. Yeah, fuck him. Lindsey Graham is a warmonger. Yeah, fuck him. What happened to America first? They're putting Israel first. Yeah. Wait till you see the fucking interview. Someone goes, absolutely. Yeah, okay. So those are the live chats. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you for watching the live show. Excited to be back with you guys today. It's, like I said, it's a good day so far. Outside of, like, my just being annoyed and being kind of angry at seeing what Lindsey Graham was saying and seeing some of the, like, I keep seeing slander about Kai Schwemmer. We're not going to talk about that really today because we talked about it yesterday, but I keep seeing Kai Schwemmer slander on my timeline, and that's upsetting me too because Kai is really one of the most genuine guys. Like, really is one of the nicest people in the streaming space. He is so genuine. He's funny. He's hilarious. He does gaming streams and politics. He's truly America first. And like I said earlier, he got elected to be the director of the Young College Republicans on the national level. A massive position, especially for someone his age. So huge, congratulations to Kai Schwemmer. But I keep seeing people just slandering him on the timeline, trying to ruin his life. And it's all these Zionist shills. It's all these Zionist cunts. The same ones who are celebrating the war are also trying to ruin a young white man's life because they disagree with his opinions on Israel and foreign intervention and wars. And it's not even like Kai goes about it in such a different way than like someone like me or Nick or Myron or any of the more explicit people. Like, I would like to say I'm pretty explicit about, like, my opinions. I don't hold back. I curse a lot. I make rape jokes. Like, I make jokes of all kinds. Kai is different. He makes, like, more innocent jokes, but they're funny. He doesn't curse. He's Mormon. And his content's truly incredible. So to see this guy getting slandered, someone who is so nice to everybody in the streaming space, has dedicated a lot of his life to the church and to the AF movement, it sucks to see. It's really sad. And it's again, it just adds on to, like, my entire point about, like, where the state of the country is, where the state of the media is. The media is controlled by the Zionists. The country's controlled by the Zionists. It's all being run by Israel. And one of the funny things is like, all these people who are going against people like Kai and myself and Nick and Myron and, anybody who's against America or anybody who's against Israel first, they were being paid $7,000 to post a lot of these things. And then the checks bounced. They didn't actually end up getting the money. And you now see, like, a crazy turn where these people who were, they were shitting on America first, shitting on Groypers, they were pushing Israel first, that they're now completely silent on anything Israel first. They're actually more leaning towards the Groyper side on certain things. Like, Officer Tatum's one of them. He hasn't leaned on the Groyper side, but he's, for the most part, stopped posting about Israel. It's because they didn't pay him. One of the bigger ones I noticed where it is somebody who actually flipped and is now trying to act more like a groiper, even though they're just a slut. But Emily Saves USA. Emily Saves USA is a slut. She's a retard. Like, I did my Retard of the Year award ceremony. She won. She was like top 15 retards of the year. So huge shout out to Emily Saves USA, top 15 retards of the year. Maybe next year she gets top 5 or top 10. This is a woman who talks about being conservative and like modest and religious, but at the same time she dresses like a slut. Like, go on her X page today. She posted pictures in 2 fucking dresses shorter than like any girl short should ever be. Fucking disgusting. But this woman was literally making videos saying, I'm going to convert to Judaism. Israel's the greatest blah, 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 just saying all that shit. And then now that she's not getting paid, now that all the checks bounce, she's talking shit about Israel. She's literally saying that, like, it's not America first to be involved in this war. She's talking shit about the stuff with Epstein. All the stuff she was silent about in the past, she's now being loud about. Like, she was very, pro-Iran bombing in June, but anti it come February and March. Huh. Maybe it's because those $7,000 checks didn't hit your bank account, sweetheart, you stupid fucking pay slut. Like, fuck these bitches. This is why women shouldn't be in politics. Women will literally be sluts for money. They'll be sluts for lobbying. They will just be sluts in general. You cannot, like, think about, again, to the viewers of the show who are not virgins, to the viewer of the show who have engaged in sexual intercourse, especially outside of marriage, think about this. Like, you have sex with a girl, you don't respect her at that. I mean, maybe if it's your girlfriend you do or your wife, obviously, that's a different scenario, but if it's just like a girl, you don't respect her after. You just look at her like, ew, you're shit. You just gave it up to a guy for nothing. And it's like, do we want those same women who are just spreading their legs for retard guys to be making politics? Do we want making policies? Do we want those same women who are so susceptible to propaganda to be making policies? Do we want women who are only good 3 weeks out of the fucking month to be making policies? I know I fucking don't. It makes no sense. Like, women are literally 1 week out of the month, they're literally just not even good. Like, you can't get anything out of them. You will get no work. You'll just get an attitude out of them. And it's like, why do we want that? How does that help America? How does it put America first or Americans first to allow women to vote or to be politicians? It doesn't. It actually just serves to hurt Americans. And the reason we have a lot of these issues, like the Zionist issue, maybe not, but the reason we have a lot of the issues with immigration and crime and all the shit happening around the country is because we allow women to vote. Women are the ones who complain that their cities are not safe to walk around in at night, but they're the same ones who vote to allow more Somali and Ugandan immigrants who rape women to come into the country. And I know I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I'm laughing because it is funny that these women, they'll be like, oh, my city sucks. I can't walk in at night. Like, men are the problem. And then, like, a Somalian will rape somebody, and they're like, see, it's all men. I'm like, no. Let's hold it on the it's all men, and let's just focus on that's a Somalian retard, a guy who comes from the country that doesn't have an age of consent. Like, I'm not surprised, or it doesn't have rape laws. I'm not surprised that guy just raped somebody in America. It's just, I don't know. Like, these women are so fucking retarded. They'll literally like Renee Nicole Good is a perfect example of it. Like, she sat in the middle of a street to protect a Somalian immigrant who literally wouldn't have pissed on her if she was on fire. So, I don't know. Women are the problem in a lot of fucking ways. And the less we acknowledge it, the worse it is for us. If we're just, like, open and honest about that, like, we got to a point in the world where, you know, in 2016, 2021, like, through COVID, you couldn't talk about shit. Everything was offensive. You couldn't fucking say anything. And then it got to a point where people opened back up a bit, and we were able to be more open about certain subjects, but only certain subjects. You could talk about black issues. You could talk about hypersexuality issues. You could talk about immigrant issue. Like, you could talk about certain things. You could shit on Muslims, but you couldn't shit on Jews. You could shit on Christians, but, like, you know, there was like a certain line where it's like you could say this, you couldn't say this, but it was at least more gracious than it was before. But we gotta just get to the point where we can just openly talk about everything, even if it offends people, but just have the dialogue. Like, if we could have the dialogue on the national scale of, like, is it best for the country that women vote? Is it best for the country that we're taxing women and that they're working? Is it best for the country that we're allowing these, like, certain things to happen? It would be 10 times better for the nation in the long run, but we refuse to do that because people's feelings and people get offended. But it's like, if we really just sat everyone down and we had a legit debate about the subject where we talked about it, we talked about the pros and cons, made a fucking pros and cons list. Like, we could do it as simple as that. But I think more people would be aware of the problem when it comes to women voting and females being involved in politics as is. I think it's actually very destructive to America and to society. So, I don't know. You guys know my views on that. I just don't think women should be in politics. And we got here talking about why women driving, women Uber drivers, and how they're gonna get fucking raped because some guy is just gonna pretend to be a woman and rape one of them. It's not funny. It's bad. I shouldn't have laughed a little as I was saying that, but yeah, you guys get it. But let's move on to the main show. Let's go on. Let's watch the interview with Lindsey Graham where he puts Israel first over America first. And for 10 full minutes, he makes it clear that he loves Israel 10 times more than he loves America. Not only that he wants our boys to go die for Israel. He wants every one of his constituents in South Carolina, who is eligible to go die for Israel. So we're going to watch that. Before we do, please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the show. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're on. Just give me a follow there. And join my Telegram channel by scanning the code up in the corner. And make sure to sub on YouTube, all that. Sorry, I'm just getting my thing set up here. There we go. And I want to give a huge shout out to 2 of our super chatters from yesterday. For some reason, when people super chat on Entropy, it doesn't pop up on the screen. But when people do on YouTube, it does pop up on the screen. But with Entropy, we got 2 super chats last night that I didn't get to read out. So we got one from Groiper's mom for $100 saying she supports the show and she said good luck on Jubilee. So thank you so much, sweetheart. Really appreciate that. Jubilee coming up. I leave on Friday. Very excited to do the shoot for Jubilee this weekend. And we had another one where EHC said, get the fuck off your stream and let's get on Fortnite. I will get on Fortnite later. Do not worry, EHC. We will get a dub today. I've already got 2 dubs today, so I'm glad. We got Christian in the chat, too. He just jumped in and said hi. What's up, Christian? How you doing? All right, but let's go. Let's get into the actual show. Let me get the video pulled up for you guys. I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted showing this video. I don't think I will. Usually, they're pretty decent about me showing a Fox video, but occasionally they like to be cunts. So if I get a copyright notification, I'll have to pause the video. But let's just go right into it. And we're going to break down the entire interview of Lindsey Graham saying he's going to put Israel over America in every way. Oh, let me get the audio set up. Sorry about that. Here we go.
Senator, as I listen to that to me is critical. If Donald Trump is offering them civilian use uranium that cannot be turned into weapons-grade uranium, offering it to them for free in perpetuity, and they start out by saying that they have the absolute right to pursue nuclear weapons based on their history, their ideology, their chanting death to America. How could we not act?
Thank you, Sean. Number one, I want to make a comment. We're fighting people, the Ayatollah and his son.
Also, before this interview plays, I just want to say one thing that should be obvious to anyone who fucking watches, but if it's not obvious to you, you got some shit to figure out. But Fox is very Zionist owned. It's owned by Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch is personal best friends with Benjamin Netanyahu. So, I mean, if it's not clear that this interview is going to be heavily favored in a pro-Israel way, like not just Lindsey Graham. Obviously, I told you guys he's going to come out here and say Israel first in every way. But the Sean Hannity himself is going to push this in an Israel favorable direction and like a, this is in U.S. best interest direction. Like the way he just started the interview where he's talking about they're chanting death to America, saying all this, like the talking points and the rhetoric, it's going to be a lot of that. So just wanted to give you guys the heads up. And someone said car accidents are going to skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, more women behind the wheel just means more car crashes and more dead people.
Who did not fall far from his father's tree. They're religious Nazis. Nobody believed Hitler wanted to kill all the Jews and create a master race. They were wrong to miscalculate.
If anyone wants to see something interesting, go YouTube the video of Benjamin Netanyahu himself saying Hitler had no interest in killing all the Jews. He actually wanted to expel the Jews. Benjamin Netanyahu himself says that, and then they have all these same people calling everybody Nazis and saying they want to kill everybody. But it's like Benjamin Netanyahu himself literally said they didn't want to kill the Jews, they just wanted to expel them. And that's, again, if you learn your World War II history, that is historically accurate.
Hitler. People have miscalculated the Ayatollah.
Christian goes, it's true, they hate Americans more than anyone. No, you fucking retard. They hate Israel more than anybody. They hate America because America funds Israel, but they hate Israel more than anybody. Like, Christian, you have to learn.
This regime for a very long time. Barack Obama and Joe Biden were fools when it comes to Iran. What did Donald Trump do? He spoke them out. They do not want peaceful nuclear power. They want a bomb to purify Islam, to destroy the state of Israel, and come after us. They're religious Nazis, and Donald Trump proved that point. To Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, God bless you. You missed the most important thing said on your show.
That was also another thing reported that I was going to talk a little bit about tomorrow, but I'll briefly just talk about it for like literally a minute now. But he said from Witkoff and Kushner is where we got reports that from Witkoff and Kushner is where Donald Trump got a lot of his intelligence from on this operation, and that he got it from them that Iran was going to attack Israel, so we had to attack. So it's very clear that when the information that is coming to the United States saying you need to attack Iran now is coming from a Zionist who loves Israel more than America, it's very clear that we should just ignore that. But for some reason, because we have a Zionist-occupied government, they don't.
They admitted to Steve, the Iranians, they had 400 and...
Christian, you're fucking... They did, but eventually they changed their mind about the final solution in the early 40s. Oh my, like... Are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about the Nazis. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Iran for a second. No, you got to learn your World War II history. I know what you're talking about, but there's a lot more to it than that. And saying it as just that is a very simplified view of it.
30 kilograms of highly enriched uranium at 60%. It would take less than a month to go to 90%, enough to make 11 bombs. So on your show, it was disclosed that the Iranians admitted to Steve Witkoff, we have enough highly enriched uranium to make 11 nuclear bombs. We literally dodged a nuclear bullet. If President Trump had not done this, they could have had a nuclear capability within months, weeks, not months. And if they had a weapon, they would use it. To all those who don't believe that, you're stupid. You're a fool, and I hate to be so harsh. People got Hitler wrong. Donald Trump is the right man at the right time. To our
Yeah, you hear that, guys? We're all just stupid.
Our allies, if you can't join this fight, what fight are you going to join? To Spain. You won't let us use your our air bases in your country to stop a homicidal regime from getting nuclear weapons that terrorize the world. I am encouraging President Donald J. Trump tonight to move all of our bases out of Spain. You know, we have an Article 5 commitment to Spain under NATO, but we shouldn't have air bases in a country that will not let us use those planes to protect the world against a religious Nazi regime. As to Lebanon, there is a military leader in charge of the Lebanese army that I don't trust as far as I can throw him. He is willfully ignoring Hezbollah. He's not disarming Hezbollah. There were rockets fired from areas that were supposed to be cleared by the Lebanese army. Let's get somebody in charge of the Lebanese military that will use it. Finally, to my friends in Saudi Arabia, I've been your biggest champion. I think the Crown Prince has taken Saudi Arabia in a completely different direction in a good way. But here's what I want to say to Saudi Arabia tonight. I'm willing to do a mutual defense agreement with your country to give you protection in perpetuity. Under the agreement I've been pushing, and I hope we can continue to talk about, if you're attacked by Iran, we would go to war for you. To Saudi Arabia, our embassy was hid in Riyadh. Do you not have an obligation to join the fight with us? You have yet to do that. So if you do not believe the American embassy being attacked in Riyadh would trigger mutual self-defense, maybe we shouldn't do a treaty with you. To our friends in the United Arab Emirates, you joined the Abraham Accords when nobody else would. You've been a great partner, but you said today publicly at the UN, your country would not be used to join the fight against the Ayatollah's regime. This is so disappointing. We need partners that will step forward.
He wants to turn this into a world war. He literally wants all the different countries to get involved in this. He wants this to become a global conflict. Like, he's actively calling for a world war to happen. Not just a... Like, do you see how fast it goes from the people in the media and people like Lindsey Graham and Trump saying, guys, this isn't a war, this is just a targeted strike. This is limited targeted missile strikes, or whatever phrase they used to bypass congressional approval. Which is like, it's so funny because I remember literally just like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was debating Jamin, one of the retard viewers of the show. And he was like, oh, presidents can't do things against the Constitution. And it's like, yeah, they fucking can. That's what plenary power in the unitary executive is. And he's like, no, they can't. It works for everything but that. I'm like, you fucking retard. You obviously don't understand what those things are. Those things mean that they can literally do anything. And then the president starts a fucking war against it, like without congressional approval. Basically goes against the Constitution, and it vindicates me again. So it's kind of funny to think about. This guy has become power hungry with no power. He's a Zionist cuck. Yeah, exactly. He is. It's so sad to see that this is what our government is. It's so fucked up. But this guy, it goes from like the pipeline from, hey, we're just doing a limited targeted missile strike. We're just, taking out the Ayatollah and their nuclear program and missile programs to, okay, let's get every fucking country involved. Let's get Europe involved. Let's get the rest of the Middle East involved. Let's get all of our allies involved in this. Let's turn this into a global conflict. Like, that's how fast. In the span of less than 10 fucking days or 10 days, it goes from a small strike, that's what they originally told us, to now we're having boots on the ground, over 150 Americans injured or dead, and we have Lindsey Graham saying, let's turn this into a fucking world war. He wants Americans to die for Israel. Yeah, exactly.
In a fight that we can afford to lose. The Arab countries are as much at threat as we are. And I've been saying this for 20 years. Finally, we got a commander-in-chief that's clear-eyed. He tried diplomacy. He tried to give them what they say they want, peaceful nuclear power, and they told us to go to hell. And quietly and cheating, they acquired enough highly enriched uranium to build 11 bombs, and the world missed that. If it had not been for Witkoff and Jared, we wouldn't know that. So President Trump, not only did you do the right thing, you did it in the nick of time. And to all the critics of President Trump, do you really believe
So the CIA says they're months, if not years, away from a nuclear bomb, and then Jared Witkoff, or Kushner and Witkoff, they're like, no, it's 2 weeks. That's what Mossad's telling us. So we go bomb for Israel. We're owned. We're conquered.
the Ayatollah wouldn't use a nuclear weapon?
Someone says he wants boots on the ground. Yeah, they're already... I have some buddies in the military, and from what I'm hearing, it's going to happen.
If he had it. Do you really believe this regime is normal? They're no more normal than Hitler was. So we have a commander-in-chief tonight and President Trump who saved us in literally the nick of time. If we'd waited another year, they would have had 11 nuclear bombs, and they would use them. I've come to understand that there's some people
if we waited a year, they would have 11 nuclear bombs, really? So, again, like, this is the shit that pisses me off, because, again, we talked about this a lot yesterday, but the rhetoric that comes from them, it's always changing. It's like when somebody lies about something, and then you ask them questions later on, and then the whole story changes, and they try and gaslight you to believe them. That's what's happening. We were told in June that they set the nuclear... that they set Iran's nuclear program back 10 years. The White House literally posted an article on whitehouse.gov and said that we set their nuclear program back 10 years by bombing Fordow and Natanz and their underground nuclear sites with the bunker buster bombs. And if they literally, almost word for word, almost verbatim said, if you don't trust that we destroyed it, then you are just a liar. You are part of the Democrat Party. You are this, you are that, like just trying to smear and slander you. Basically saying if you don't believe us, then you're just fake news. But then now we're hearing less than 10 months later that in a year they would have 11 nuclear weapons. So we set them back 10 years, but they're less than a year out from nukes again? Huh. That's crazy. Crazy how that works. Crazy how you thought we were too fucking stupid to remember that. Like, it's so fucked up. They really think we're retards. And the thing is, a lot of people are. Like, they are right about the fact that, like, a lot of people are retards because every Gen X and Boomer who fucking watches, like, Fox News and, like you see, like, Sean Hannity and, Mark Levin tweeting out, remember to DVR my show tonight. It's like, DVR? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is this, 2008? Like, DVR? 99% of kids don't have fucking cable. DVR? Suck my dick. It's like all the Gen X and Boomer retards who still watch Fox, they believe this. They eat this shit up. They really do.
Somebody wants to burn your house down. You don't negotiate with them, you stop them. So President Trump has embarked on a great quest to destroy a religious Nazi regime that would destroy us. I hope something better comes along. But tonight...
And I'll try not to keep pausing it every fucking second, but when they use the word, like, Nazi regime, they're using it to try and make Americans feel like we have to be involved. Like, you know, we're taught in high school and middle school, and, like, when you're learning about World War II and all that, you're taught, like, we had to go overseas to defeat the Nazis, that we were freeing the world. So whenever they, like, call a group Nazis in this manner, and it's similar to what they try and do to the people on the right like me, but whenever they call people Nazis in this manner, the only reason they try and build that term up for that group of people, even if they're not Nazis or nowhere close, they do it just so they can destroy them and try and justify it to the world. So that when they, like, obliterate and bomb and rape and kill these people, they can justify it to the world, saying, yeah, we weren't just doing it to, you know, soldiers and people, we were doing it to Nazis. We were killing Nazis. So that's, it's just a, I don't know, it's just it's a ploy, it's a tactic. Someone says, get it in TiVo. Get it on TiVo. Yeah, that's crazy. On TiVo. That's crazy. Yeah, it's so stupid. Remember to DVR my show. Kill yourself. Like, fuck off. Remember to DVR Life, Liberty, and Levin tonight so you could hear the 90-year-old testicle talking about why Israel is the greatest country to ever exist. Oh, it's so retarded. This is a manufactured war to replace the Europeans. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Because here's the thing, it's like, and I've talked about this, we're already taking in asylees from Iran. Like, we're already, and again, some people can make arguments for this. I personally don't like it because I don't want to start setting a precedent that we're going to take in Iranian asylees, but it's like we're taking in the Iranian women's soccer team because, according to Trump, they're facing threats in Iran right now. They were in Australia. But we're taking in them, and it's clear that the people who are going to flee, the asylees, they're either going to go to one of two places, the United States or Europe. They're not going to go anywhere else in the Middle East. They're definitely not going to fucking Israel. They are going to either Europe or they are going to the United States, and it's just wherever our government in Israel decides to send them. And it's probably going to be a split between the two. So not only are we going to get more Muslims in the United States, more Muslims throughout Europe, the browning of Europe and America continues, but there's going to be a lot of terrorist cells. There's going to be a lot of pissed off people. There's going to be a guy who had his kid fucking incinerated who's going to want revenge. Or there's going to be a kid who had his dad incinerated who's same thing. He grew up his whole life just waiting for the moment that he could get his back. And it's really fucked up. But yeah, this is a ploy to try and replace Europeans and Americans. It's all part of Great Replacement.
We need to honor this young man and the other 6 who fell. The best thing you can do to honor this young man is finish the job he died for. And to all those who died in this endeavor called Epic Fury, you're protecting America, because I believe with all my heart and soul, if the regime in Iran still stands when this is over, we've made a mistake. If they had a nuclear weapon, they would use it. They've been lying about what they're doing with their nuclear program. They want to bomb because they're Nazis. They're crazy. They want to kill all the Jews. And the Jews have been down that road before. To our friends in Israel, God bless you. I'm with you in every way. To all the anti-Seminites, to all the isolationists, I don't believe...
Did he say anti-Seminites? Anti-Seminites? Fucking retard.
Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel till our dying day. They're the best ally.
He just goes, I'll be with Israel till my dying day. Let's rewind that. Wait.
Anti-Seminites, to all the isolationists, I don't believe... Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel till our dying day. They're the best ally.
So to all the Americans who don't stand with Israel, I'm not with you. I'm with Israel till the day I die is what he just said. So this is a representative in America who's saying, I will refuse to represent certain Americans, but I will represent Israel till the day I die, no matter what they do. Do you know how disappointed? Like fuck this. This is so fucked up. It's just, I don't know. That really pisses me off.
We could hope for. So we have a commander-in-chief in President Trump, who I think is Ronald Reagan plus. He's told the Iranians, you mess with the Strait of Hormuz, I'm going to destroy you beyond recognition. So tonight...
And fuck Ronald Reagan. It's the same guy who legalized no-fault divorce.
I hope the American people understand that President Trump is doing what he had to do. You could not ignore this information and be a protector of America. The evidence was beyond clear. They do not want a nuclear power program. They want a bomb, and the only way they won't get a bomb is for somebody to stop them, and that somebody is Bibi and Trump. God bless you both.
Let me delve a little deeper with your frustration with our allies and what you mean by this. I was particularly, like you, shocked over Spain and Great Britain and Macron in France. Now, I've looked at Europe. Europe is in a precipitous decline, and Secretary of State Rubio pointed this out in a speech in Munich. The president has been pointing it out. The president.
They talk about like Europe being in a decline, but why is Europe in a decline? Europe's in a decline because we've destabilized the entire Middle East over the last 20-something fucking years. Really way longer than that, but that, you know, with the Iraq war, everything we did in Syria, we destabilized the entire Middle East, the entire region. And where did all those people go? They went to America. They went to Europe. And why is Europe falling? Because of the mass immigration we're getting from Africa and from the Middle East. That's the reason it's falling right now. And it's like, they want to talk about it, but then they don't want to blame the Jews. They don't want to blame Israel. But it's like, okay, who destabilized the Middle East? America and Israel. Why did America do it? They did it for Israel. It all comes back to fucking Israel on this issue, on why Europe's going downhill, on why America's going downhill in so many fucking ways. And then they're like, oh, you're crazy. You're just blaming it on them. It's like, okay, but if I can give you documented evidence and show you every fucking step of the way how it leads back to them, and then you just look at me, ignore all the evidence, and just say, oh, but you're just blaming them. You're the fucking retard in that conversation.
I had to drag Europe kicking and screaming to pay their fair share for NATO. But on the issue, they have ignored their own security for their own countries and their own continent. They have also had unfettered immigration without assimilation. How do we ever end up with 87 Sharia courts in Great Britain? How do we end up with no-go zones?
How did we end up with so many Muslims in these areas? Maybe you fucked up all their countries, so they had to leave for a different area. Maybe you turned their countries into terrorist cells. Maybe you fucked up every fucking country these people lived in, and now Europe is filled with towel heads, and America will be soon too.
In France and other parts of Europe, how is it they have embraced socialism, climate alarmism? And on a separate note to our friends in the Middle East, this is your moment of choosing, just like it is Western Europe. This is your moment to pick a side. Either you're going to stand against this evil regime or you're not. Let us know where you stand. I think the president had very, very appropriate comments.
It's the most retarded. You're either going to stand with it or you're not. It's like, okay, like that. So what's the repercussions for not? Like, what do you like? That's just such a retarded way to put that. Like, this is, only boomers would enjoy this shit. Like, only boomers are dumb enough to watch this and be like, wow, these guys are incredible. No wonder they get these jobs. It's like, these guys are retards. These guys are retards. I'll sit here for an hour to 3 hours with no fucking script, just me, 2 lights, a camera, and a mic, and I'll fucking talk for hours and hours on end. These guys can barely read off a teleprompter, let alone actually tell the news or be fucking truthful. These people are cancer. They are terrible for society. Someone goes, Ireland is completely unrecognizable. I went on vacation to Ireland, and it's not the same country. I know, it fucking sucks. It's so sad, and I wish, honestly, like, people laugh at it when I've said it, but, like, McGregor should have won. If McGregor won, it would probably be a little bit different. McGregor wouldn't be afraid to just kick the blacks out. Like, it's kind of what's just got to happen in Ireland. Someone said, what up, Negro? How we doing, Negro? How we doing? Only a Sith deals in absolutes. What's up? We got EHC Spam and W, and we got Austin who joined the chat. He goes, yo, anti-Seminites. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. He said anti-Seminites. All right, let's finish this interview. We'll talk about it for a bit.
For, the Prime Minister of Great Britain. He's no Winston Churchill.
Well, I would just say this. When I go back to South Carolina, I try to make the argument if we don't hit them.
Oh, we just got a super chat actually right now on entry. It didn't pop up on the screen because the ones don't come up from the entropy doesn't pop up, but EHC Groiper sends $5. He goes, let's run Fortnite again tonight with Blowberg unless you're tired from streaming and whatever. I'm down. We'll run some Fortnite after this. I'm down. Someone said, LMAO, what? Because why did the mods ban Negro? I don't know. The AI mods on Kick are weird. I don't know why it banned Negro.
now they will
But
hit
shout out to EHC. Thank you for the super chat.
us later. When it comes to radical Islam, you may be tired of fighting them. They're not tired of fighting you. When I ask people in South Carolina, how many people believe in this room if the Ayatollah had a nuclear weapon, he would use it, 90% raised their hand. I want to keep the war
Because
from
he's in rooms filled with boomers. Like, again, sit in a room full of Gen Z people and ask them about Iran. Like, they don't give a shit.
coming here. The best way to protect
Oh, wait, we just got another super chat from EHC. No message, $20. EHC, you're the fucking man. You don't have to keep sending me money, but I appreciate you. Love you, buddy. EHC is the man. We're going to run Fortnite duos after this. Get ARC EHC, you brokey. Austin's calling EHC a brokey. EHC just sent me 25 bucks. Dude, EHC's the man. We love EHC. Love you too, Austin, but we love EHC. He's the man here.
America is to hit them over there before they get here. The best way to protect America is to have allies. To our friends in Saudi Arabia, I am willing to do a treaty to go to war for you, but you got to step up and let America know you're a reliable ally. If you cannot join this fight, Iran has attacked your country viciously. What fight are you going to join? This is a time of choosing. We need to put a coalition together that stands against evil, that insists on a better Mideast. Let's don't go backward, let's go forward. And just finish on this thought. To the American people, we live in a world of great danger. You ignore this danger at your own peril. And in Donald J. Trump, you have a common sense, reasoned man. He doesn't want entanglement. He doesn't want military action unless he has to. And in this case, he had to. 430 grams of highly enriched uranium was possessed by this regime. They could have made 11 bombs within weeks, not years, if we had not acted.
So he said earlier on the stream, on this literal interview, he said earlier that in a year they would have 11 bombs. Less than 10 months ago, when we bombed Fordo and Natanz, the White House put out the presser saying that they wrote themselves saying that we set their nuclear program back 10 years, and if you're denying it, you are just a Democrat plant. So it's like, do you guys just think we're that retarded? Like, I get the Gen X and Boomers are, and they've always accepted your propaganda, and they are retards. But we're not. We are able to remember these. Like, I remember less than 10 months ago when you guys said that. I remember reading it. I actually showed the article on the show last week. So they want to tell you we set the nuclear program back 10 years. But then less than 10 months later, we're bombing them again, and then Lindsey Graham comes on Fox saying that he'll stand with Israel till the day he dies, and they were less than a year, if not just weeks away from being able to build 11 fucking nukes. It's like, okay, you stupid cunts. Like, they just want to get, like, they think they can get away with lying, and the sad thing is like, they are on some level. Like, they're not getting it over my head, they're not getting it over a lot of my viewers or a lot of the Groypers' heads, but all these Gen X, Boomer, and retards, like, they are fucking just eating this shit up. They're eating it out of the palm of this guy's fucking hands.
So to President Trump, you saved the world from a religious Nazi regime having nuclear weapons. God bless you. God bless the men and women, Epic Fury. God bless the 7 who failed. Let's finish the job. To our allies, step up, get our air bases.
And saying the 7 who failed, like, those are American service men and women who fucking gave their life for America, for Israel, basically, and you're saying they failed? Fuck you. How about to the 7 Americans who sadly lost their lives fighting for Israel? Fuck you, Lindsey Graham, you fucking sick piece of shit.
Out of Spain, they're not reliable. Move all those airplanes to a country that would let us use them when we're threatened by a regime like Iran. To our friends in Spain, man, you have lost your way. I don't want to do business with you anymore. I want our air bases out of Spain into a country that will let us use them. To our Arab friends, I've tried to help you construct a new Mideast. You need to up your game here. I can't go to South Carolina and say we're fighting and you won't publicly fight. What you're doing behind the scenes, that has to stop. The double dealing of the Arab world when it comes to this stuff needs to end. I go back to South Carolina.
Someone just said, did he say fail or failed? I don't know. Here, well, I'll rewind it in a second. We're just going to finish this because we got like a minute left, but then I'm going to go back and I'm going to check that.
To stop. The double dealing of the Arab world when it comes to this stuff needs to end. I go back to South Carolina. I'm asking them to send their sons and daughters over to the Mideast. What I want you to do in the Mideast.
I'm going to go back to South Carolina and ask their sons and daughters to get sent to the Middle East. This is the things we're hearing in the big 2026. You would think by now that the people, the war hawks, would be out, but no, they are bigger than ever. Donald Trump entered in 2015 saying he was going to destroy that entire establishment, that he'd drain the swamp, that he'd get the warmongers out of politics, the special interest groups, the lobbyists. And what did Donald Trump do? He became one of them. He folded to them. He started blowing all of them. And then now we have a United States senator saying, I'm going to send your sons and daughters over to the Middle East. It's like, fuck you. You go enlist, you fucking old bag of shit.
Our friends in Saudi Arabia and other places step forward and say, this is my fight too. I join America. I'm publicly involved in bringing this regime down. If you don't, you're making a great mistake, and you're going to cut off the ability to have a better relationship with the United States. I say this as a friend.
Senator Lindsey Graham, I agree. The president begged, even after Operation Midnight Hammer, begged the Iranians to do a deal.
Yes,
begged
he
them.
did. Yeah,
And they
smoked
wouldn't
them
do
out.
it.
He proved,
And I will say
to
this.
the world they are who they are, religious Nazis. President Trump, you tried. You know what? You're doing the right thing. God bless you for trying. God bless you for destroying this regime.
And Spain, Macron, and Great Britain, they either wake up. This is their tipping point moment too. Just like the Middle East, Saudi Arabia,
Amen.
you decide now. UAE, decide now. Qatar, decide now. Because I'm a little sick and tired of the constant threading of needles. They wanted the Iranians stopped as much as the Israelis did.
Absolutely.
Truth be told.
God bless Israel.
Right.
We should move all our stuff to Israel. Thank you.
Senator.
God bless Israel. We should move all our stuff to Israel. Yeah, let's just hand them the fucking keys to America. Oh, wait, Donald Trump did that. Donald Trump literally sat Bibi Netanyahu down in the White House and handed him a golden key to the White House. Like, I feel raped. I feel like a rape victim. I feel like a rape victim in all this. This is just awful. We are getting raped. Like, as bad as as much as I say no, they still just do this. That's what rape is. This is just rape. They are raping us with this war. They are raping us with this media. I want to go back to that though. Someone said, did he say fell or what did you say? Did he say fail or failed?
The best way to protect America is to have allies. To our friends in Saudi Arabia,
I don't know where he said
I'm willing
it.
to do a treaty to go to war for you, but you got to step up and let America viciously. What fight are you going to join that insist on a better people? We live in a world of great danger. Let's go forward and just finish on this thought. To the peril, want entangle. In case he had to, regime had not acted. This Nazi regime fury. God bless the 7 who failed. Let's finish the.
He said failed. Yeah, he said failed. See, that's just fucked up. That's just so fucked up. God bless the 7 who failed? You mean the 7 who fucking gave their lives for this country, gave their lives for Israel in this? Fuck you. Fuck you, Lindsey Graham, you fucking disgusting piece of shit, you war hawk. Fuck you. Saying they failed? Fuck you. These people fucking disgust me.
At strong 41 cent, $20
Fuck
on
you, Lindsey
YouTube.
Graham.
God,
Someone just sent a
please
super chat
protect
on
our
YouTube.
troops.
Let's go. Thank you. God, please protect our troops. Yeah, God bless our troops. God bless the brave young men and women. Like, I don't agree with us being there, but every day we need to pray for the safety of these soldiers. God bless them. It's so sad. Like, you would think, like, you know, these people sign up for this. They know they're signing up, risking their lives. But when they do that, they're doing it because of patriotism. You know, most of the time. Sometimes they're doing it for the benefits or whatever. But a lot of these people are doing it because they're patriots, because they love America, because they are willing to die for America. But these people are dying for Israel now. And Lindsey Graham is saying they failed. Fuck you. Fucking disgusting. You disgust me. You are going to burn in hell one day. You disgusting piece of shit. So fucking gross. Someone says, weak faggot boy mad because Iran getting deleted. Fuck off. Must have forgot about 9/11. Fucking disgrace. You think Iran did 9/11, you stupid fuck? Are you retarded? Literally kill yourself, you fucking idiot. You are so fucking dumb. You're not going to make it. You are so fucking stupid. Did you forget about 9/11? Fuck you. You're like, fuck off, you fucking retard. Someone goes, holy retard. Yeah, exactly. Holy fucking retard. You're such a fucking cock. Did you forget about 9/11? Kill yourself, you fucking idiot. Holy shit. Are you retarded? Funded by Iran. He goes, Iran, you skinny fucking punk. Dude, you're a keyboard warrior. Suck my dick, pussy. Like, shut the fuck up. You skinny fucking punk. You're a keyboard warrior, you pussy. Who are you? You're an anonymous person on the internet. Suck my dick. Someone else goes, could have potentially said failed, but either way, fuck that guy. Yeah, I mean, that's not even a word, though. My drill sergeant would break you over his knee like your daddy should have. Dude, you're a pussy, and I bet if your drill sergeant was around, he would say the same thing about you, that you are a worthless fucking maggot who should drop down and do bows and toes till you fucking break, you sad little pussy. Shut up. You can't even live in my world. You couldn't even step in to a fucking ring with me. I would annihilate you. Shut up, bitch. Like, my drill sergeant would break you over his knee. Dude, I hope you get raped by him. I hope he physically rapes you. Like, shut the fuck up. I hope he fucking rapes you. Your drill sergeant bows down to women sergeants. Yeah, exactly. I have 76 bodies under my name, you disgraceful skinny punk simping for Iran. Yeah, you're happy you killed 76 people? That's disgusting. That's weird. Like, no actual soldier brags about the amount of people they've killed. Like, everyone I know in the military who actually has morals and is a decent human being, when you ask them, have you ever killed somebody? Have you ever had to do anything like that? They get quiet. They get sad. They don't want to think about it or talk about it. You're out here like, yeah, I'm just a fucking button man. That's fucking gross. That's actually disgusting. You're going to go to hell. Like, killing in war is one thing, but celebrating it and saying that you killed 76, okay, you're fucking terrible. You've killed more than terrorists. I hope you feel happy. Like, that's fucking disgusting. Autistic maxing for sure. Yeah, you're probably a 400-pound bitch. You seem like autistic maxing. Like, you're just a pussy. You're just such a pussy. Bro is reminiscent of his drill sergeant doing butt stuff with him. Yeah. They faking. We love fucking the enemy. Yeah, dude, shut up. Like, you're just a weirdo. You're such a pussy. You're such a little bitch. Let's see. Someone said, Graham need to stop using the Lord's name in vain. We need Nick Fuentes for president. Fuck yeah. Nah, America Unfiltered for president. See, I would love, like, just a cabinet spot or a VP. Like, president would be cool, but I would rather not. I would rather just be a cabinet spot VP. Like, something cool like that. You know? That would be cool. Something where I could insider trade, make a fuck ton of money on the back end in the government, you know what I mean? And then we'll dump it all into the AF movement. I get a spot in the government, I start insider trading on Palantir, and then I fucking just throw all the money back at Groypers. Imagine if our military was full of punks like this. Like, it's just the most retarded statement. Like, dude, you're in the military. I probably have more guns than you still. Like, you're nobody. You're an anonymous retard on the internet telling me that you got butt fucked by your drill sergeant. Sick. Sick. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't have lasting AIDS. Ironically, this guy killing 76 killed more than Iran did on 9/11. Exactly. Literally exactly. This guy is like, did you forget 9/11? It's like, okay, you stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. You fucking retard. 76 is, like, even more than that. That's more than Iran's ever killed. Like, Iran hasn't killed anybody on the American homeland since, like, the 70s. Like, what a fucking idiot. Nick Fuentes working for the leftist traitors crying, it's Israel every time a bullet gets fired. Y'all some sad motherfuckers in this bitch. Yeah, you're just gay. You're just gay, though. Like, shut up. Shut up. You're just 9/11 equals Iran. Okay, you have to be either rage baiting or a woman or, I don't know, maybe you're just black. Like, I don't know. You're retarded on some level. Scrub daddy in your left hand, a cold beer in the other. Now woman. Exactly. Exactly. That has to be a woman. That has to be just that has to be autistic maxing. Just trying to bait. Like, that's just retarded. That's actually the dumbest thing I've ever fucking read. I actually think this person in the chat is the dumbest fucking person. I do want to say big thank you to our super chatters before we get into our comments. We got JT Strongbow 41 with the $20 super chat on YouTube. Then we had EHC with 2 super chats as well. And also, for you guys who enjoy my streams and shows and my commentary, me and EHC and possibly Joe Bloberg, our reporter who we thought died in Tehran but magically lived, Joe Bloberg, who got hit by a missile but survived. We'll be running Fortnite squads tonight, so tune in for that. Will be very fun. Someone goes, Islam pussies trying to blow shit up in the name of fake God and a pedo prophet. Yeah, I'm not pro towelhead, but again, you suck the dick of Israel, so just shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. How is this tard in the military not know who did 9/11? Exactly. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you talk to people in the country and you realize how retarded everyone is. Like, you realize it when you talk to women, you talk to like certain minority groups, and you're like, wow, these people are fucking idiots. But then you talk to like somebody who's like, oh, this person's in the military. Maybe they might have a base level of intelligence or just understanding of geopolitics. And this guy's like, Iran did 9/11. Did you forget? It's like, do I have to fucking hang myself? Like, like, that's crazy. Don't nobody enjoy your fake skinny ass talking bad about one of our greatest allies. Yeah, go tell that to the Liberty survivors. go tell that to the 9/11 survivors with the dancing Israeli. Like, who did 9/11 then? Probably the United States and Israel. I would imagine the United States and Israel in a combined project did 9/11 to get us into Iraq. Like, who did 9/11? This guy thinks it's Iran. It's like, dude, kill yourself. Kill yourself. You are the problem with it. People like you are the problem with America. Our greatest ally stealing our material in the Apollo affairs. Yeah, I mean, it's like, they want to bitch about Iran having a nuke. It's like, okay, what about you guys? You're not signed on to the nuclear treaty. You stole our fucking nukes. The only other countries not on the nuclear treaty are India, Pakistan, North Korea, and Israel. It's like 4 countries I want nothing to fucking do with. Did everyone forget our politicians writing on missiles in Israel? Yeah. Our greatest ally in the Levant affairs. Great ally for sure. Dude, these guys it's just, I don't know. I mean, this guy's retarded. Someone goes, never knew being in shape was an insult. Learn something new every day. Yeah, this guy doesn't realize we're lean maxing over here. We're ascending in 2026. We are lean maxing on this show. We are doing pep talk. No, we're not. We're not doing drugs on this show, but we are lean maxing over here. Watch your fucking back, punk. That mouth gonna get you dusted off. Oh, really, pussy? Yeah? Dude, first of all, I will get you with, like, I'm more armed than most. I'm also skilled with this, though. You don't want to come at me. I'm just better than you. I'm better than you at everything. I'm better than you at literally everything. I'll throw it from one hand to the next. Boom, you're done. Like... Watch your back, you're gonna get dusted. Okay, dude. I live in the state of fuck around, find out. Come and find me. Get your fucking head blown off. Like, you deserve the desert sand more than the 76. Dude, shut up again. Who are you? Like, that guy just getting mad spanked. Yeah, dude, this guy's a retard, whatever. Like, people like that are just not gonna fucking make it. They're just so fucking stupid. But let's go on to our comments. Before we do, remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment, read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow on X, Insta, whatever platform you're on. And join the Telegram channel as well by scanning the code up in the corner. But let's go to the comments. We've officially declared the guy in the comments, or in the live chat, to be a retard.
I always think that whatever we know isn't the worst thing. I assume that if we know about something, it's because it's the third or fourth thing they don't want us to know about. Sounds super conspiracy lunatic, but it seems to keep being right.
No, you're probably right about that. I mean, they would never tell us everything, so.
Lindsey Graham just admitted live on air he's Israel first and he don't give a fuck. Guy needs to go. Now Trump is throwing everyone under the bus. Dumbass believed Bibi, Lindsey, Jared, and Steven started a war with Iran instead of actual military generals from the Pentagon. His legacy is done.
Yeah. I mean, like, people like that, just, like, they won't be around when we're in power.
Solve et coagula. That's Nick's plan for 2026 by voting Democrat. Dissolve and solidify. Destroy to recreate. Disassemble to assemble something pure. Breaking something so it can be rebuilt in a more authentic or purified form. Purging the current Israel First MAGA administration and rebuilding with a 2028 America First GOP. He's not doing it because he's a Democrat, which is all you idiots who don't bother to watch or listen his show and go off ex anti-Nick slob.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that goes over their heads. You know, I think it honestly goes a tad far when he says he's going to vote that way, but I get what he's saying and why he's saying it, but I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't vote Democrat ever. But I do agree. It's not about, like, supporting Democrats or anything close to that. It's about wanting to see the neocons, the people who got us into this war, burying the Epstein files. It's time to see them get replaced, and we can't just keep giving in to them to beat the Democrats, because if we do that, we're going to lose everything. So if it takes one election cycle of a reset for us to actually be able to set something up that's truly America first, I'm with that. I'm in this for the long game.
He is white Southerner. Where is he gonna go? He can go to hell.
Yeah. Lindsey Graham will burn in hell for sure.
Can you talk about the recent Jake Lang situation? Also wonder how much it would cost you to kiss the wall or wrap Teflon. What if just one time set you and your family up for life?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. The Jake Lang. Well, here's the thing. Like, the Jake Lang thing is really confusing. Not confusing. Like, I just mean to, like, your average person, they don't really get it, because it's like they see Jake Lang and they're like, oh, this is like a pro-white nationalist, whatever. But it's like, he's not even white. Jake Lang is a Jew. He's an Israeli Jew, so he's not even white. So I like, fuck that guy, to be honest. I'm not with him. The reasons he's in this is not good reasons. Yeah, I don't think he's I don't think he's someone people should look up to, really. I don't know a ton about him. I should know more about him. But I don't know a ton about him. But I don't like a lot of the things I've seen. And I mean, I don't know what situation you're specifically talking about. Like, are you talking about the thing where someone threw a bomb at his event, or are you talking about the situation with the 15-year-old girl? Because I saw that, and that's fucked up. He was DMing a 15-year-old girl, and he seemed cool with it. He seemed cool with knowing that. So if that's what you're talking about, that's bad as well. That's not good. But overall, I'm not a big fan of him. And to address your second point, how much would it cost you to kiss the wall? Would if just one time set you and your family up for life? See, they can never pay me, like, they can never pay me to kiss the wall or even to visit Israel. I would never do that, no matter what. There's no amount of money that I would do that for. I'm trying to think if there's an amount of money they can get me to just stop streaming, because that's way different. Like, if they just paid me an amount of money to set me and my family up for life, if I would just stop streaming at that point, if they were like, just log off forever, it would have to be an absurdly high number. Because here's the thing, like, I'd be willing to die for this. Like, I'd be willing to give my life for America first, to give my life to actually have real America first policies in this country, save the white race, save this country. Like, if I had to die to make that happen, I would give my life for it. So, what's my life worth dollar-wise? I mean, few billion, maybe? So, if someone cracks me a few billion, is like, never stream again, you know, probably that would get me. It would be a high number. It would be billions. I mean, it would be, and not even just like 50 billion. You know, like, I want generational wealth to set up my great grandkids. You know, if they're gonna buy me out in that way. But again, like, it would be a number that's so unrealistic that it would never happen. I don't. Yeah, again, like, I think it's different for, like, not to say that I'm different from everyone else in this, because there are a lot of other people like me. But if you're willing to die for this, if you're willing to give your life to it, it would take a lot more than most people. Like Matt Walsh is not willing to die for this. Matt Walsh, you know, there is an amount of money that would get him to shut the fuck up forever. There is an amount of money that would get him to kiss the wall. There, you know, it doesn't really exist for me. Maybe you could come up with a number for me to, like, get off the internet forever, but it would have to be such a high fucking number. I mean, absurdly high. So let's see what people are saying. He says he is Catholic. Personally, I don't like him, though. He actually criticizes Israel almost as much as you. Yeah, he's not even white, though. Like, he's not, my point is, people say he's a pro-white nationalist. He's not even white. Someone said, oh, this guy's still bitching about the fucking, this guy's a fucking weirdo in the live chat. Now he's calling one of my viewers a cunt. That's crazy. Only I get to call my viewers cunts. No one else gets that right. I get to call my viewers cunts. No one else does that except for me.
I am a groyper running for county commissioner in my county, and I'm up against a boomer.
Let's fucking go, dude. If you, if you want to dox yourself, DM me. We will, I'll try and promote you if I like your campaign, but if you're a groyper, I most likely will. But fucking love to hear that, man. You got this. Hell yeah. You're the guy with the family, too. That's awesome. You're a family man. You're running in politics. You work hard every day. Fuck yeah. You are America. In so many ways, you are America. So, cheers to you, brother. I'll say a prayer for you.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Christian, you don't have to just comment the word wow.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it is cool. Christian goes, he looks white. Yeah, but he's not. Jews aren't white.
To follow up on the foreign military service to U.S. citizenship, my second great-grandfather has been dead for a while, but if he couldn't get into the country, I wouldn't be here. He completed his service before immigrating over to America and never returned back home to Scotland, if I remember correctly. I've had several great-grandfathers from foreign countries who served their origin countries but became proud Americans, and I just want to show that other immigrant families can be patriotic Americans.
Yeah, I think that example is way different from the example I was originally talking about. So, like, I actually, not that I have to issue a retraction or anything, but I think the way you're saying it is definitely a lot different than how I was saying it. So, when I really evaluate every possible angle in the situation similar to what you described, I think that would be okay. My problem is, like, the people who are actively U.S. citizens serving in other militaries, things like that. I don't like that at all. But in the situation you just described and you described yesterday, I don't have any problem with that. I actually see that as patriotic.
Overtown is one of the worst neighborhoods down here. Nothing but a bunch of fuckheads down there.
I don't know where that is.
You are so innocent, my friend. Who in the world would send children to school in the middle of a war? Stop believing in stupid war news from the left. Kids don't go to school during the war.
There's literal videos of it, you fucking idiot. Kids don't go to school during the war. No kids actually died. There's literal videos of it, you fucktard.
I was being serious when I commented on your last episode. I enjoy your honest racism. Call it whatever. But it needs to be said, and I'm glad someone is saying it.
I would rather be racist and alive than not racist and dead any fucking day. Any day. And again, never apologize for it. Never apologize when somebody calls you a racist, especially when you don't like... Because here's the thing, there are very few, like, it does exist, there are very few people, and it's very few, but very few people out there who do have genuine, real racial hatred in their heart, where they see somebody of a different skin color, and they genuinely just hate that person because of that. And that's the most low IQ thing that exists. But if you look at statistics and you see, like, oh, like, I'm most likely to get jumped by a black guy, I'm most likely to get robbed by a black guy, I'm most likely to get killed by a black guy, and you avoid black people, you avoid certain neighborhoods, you avoid, like, that's just being smart. Like, that's not racial hatred, that's just loving your fucking life. So, again, never apologize for it.
Great listeners for the honeypot. Y'all both old men just flirting each other.
Do we think it's a honeypot? Do we think it's a honeypot? Might be. You might be right there. Could be. Abby, are you a honeypot? Let us know. Are you a honeypot? Are you secretly an Israeli spy?
I want to say some, but I feel like I'll be put on a watch list.
That's all of us, buddy. He goes, but fuck it, let me read this before I read it out. I don't want to get my stream banned. Oh, it's not that bad. You won't get put on a watch list for this.
But fuck it, full send there's any sort of terroristic attack on an airport. I predict that it'll be a mimic the mission of Modern Warfare 2, no Russian.
Oh, damn. That's fucked up. That is kind of fucked up. It's fucked up when you hear it more out loud than when you read it. Damn, that is crazy. That is fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't be laughing. That's not funny. It would be bad, but it's just funny when you put it in the terms of a Modern Warfare 2 mission. Like, I haven't done that campaign since I was a kid. That's really one of the greatest games.
The White House card literally sets up our American champions to lose face with tears of joy. Some good fights, but I think the true bangers will come after this card FS.
I agree. Again, the true banger, like, dude, I could wait all year to see Khamzat Strickland, and I'll still be so fucking amped to it. Like, that's gonna be the fight. That's the fight I want to see. Khamzat Strickland. Over everything else, that is the fight I want to see. And realistically, the best fight of that night is going to be Sugar Sean. He'll win. But yeah, I agree. They're setting up a lot of the Americans to lose. I don't like it. They should have had... It should be this. It should be an American on one side of every fight, a foreigner on the other side of every fight, and it should be like some gimmies, honestly. Like, not that you want to create bad fights, but it's like, should be a few gimmies, and there should be all the big names. You should have Jones on there. The fact that he's not is disgraceful. There should be, like, Strickland, arguably the most American guy in there, should be on there. Bryce should be on there. Like, a lot of people should be on this card who are not, and it's just, it's fucked up. So I'm with you there. I'm pissed. I don't like the White House card at all. I don't like how they did John Jones on it. And you even see Ilya and Islam arguing right now on X. I was going to talk about that today, but I'll probably do it tomorrow.
You need to stop with the Raiders hate, man. Great show, though.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm an Eagles fan. I have no obligation to like any other team. But it's just like, I don't know. Like, we compete for the biggest pieces of shit in the NFL between me and you. Like, the Raiders fans and Eagles fans, we're all the biggest pieces of shit in the league by far. Like, I would like to say the Eagles fans are bigger pieces of shit than the Raiders fans. And not that I say that as like a point of pride, but dude, we go hard. We are passionate fans. We are passionate fans.
Fuentes Refiltered with JP and your co-host Daddy's Money.
First of all, my show is 3 hours before Nick's. And you're saying my show is refiltered of his. I report the news before he reports it. Like, that's the most retarded thing. And then second of all, you say, and Daddy's Money. Do you think I have daddy? Do you think I'm rich? I'm poor as shit. I don't have health insurance. If I had Daddy's Money, I'd have health insurance right now. I am broke as fuck. I am broke as shit. Like, the fuck are you on? These people are retarded.
Did you watch the videos I sent you?
To be honest, no. I don't watch most of the DMs I get. I don't look at most of it. Like, sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm, like, having a day where I'm like, you know, fuck it. Let's go through the DMs. Let's respond to some people. Then I'll, like, go through my DMs and I'll see, like, 5 people in a row telling me to kill myself or that they're going to kill me. And I'm just like, okay, this is why we don't check the DMs. This is why we avoid looking at the DMs, because people tell me they want me fucking dead every day. Like, so, no, I didn't see it. I'll check, you know, later today or tomorrow morning or something. I'll get back to you. Because you don't send me bad shit. You're always nice, but I just don't go on my DMs a lot.
What the fuck? Why did all these people dislike my comments? All of you can F off.
Who gives a shit? They're just trolling you, dude. Just take it and, you know, just go. Great show today. Bless you, James. Thank you, sweetheart. We got a woman fan. Guys, see? I tell women they shouldn't vote, and they just come crawling to me. They're like, James, great show. We love you. It's like, I know, sweetheart. I know. It's because I'm handsome. That's why I get away with it. Clavicular's right about that. When you're a handsome son of a bitch, people just let you say shit. You think I can get away with saying women shouldn't vote if I was ugly? No. They would have killed me by now, not just threatened it.
America will win the World Baseball Classic. America shall reign supreme among all the nations.
Yeah, I mean, dude, America #1. Let's fucking go, USA, baby. All right, let's, we got a few more comments to get through, and then we're, going to finish up for the day. Let's see.
You should marry her.
Who? I didn't have a woman on the show yesterday. Who's he talking about? Oh, are you talking about bottomless throat? Are you talking about the girl who said she had a bottomless throat in the comments? I should marry? Dude, that's your bar of like, you should marry this woman. She said she had a bottomless throat. It's like, are you kidding? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. No, I'm not gonna. I don't know what this person even fucking looks like. You're like, you should marry her. Dude, I don't know what she looks like. For all I know, she's fat. I hope she's not. Actually, she said she had a 22 BMI. That's not fat, actually. It's not like anorexic skinny, but it's not fat. But I don't know, dude. She could be like, we don't know. We don't know. If she DMs me and I see that she looks good, maybe. But I don't know. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Also, thanks for defending me against the crazy person in comments.
I don't know if I did that either. What are you, like, what's going on here?
Buddy, Just because you don't have a visa doesn't automatically mean you are illegal. There are many U.S. citizens who don't have visas.
Yeah, because they have license. Because they have, dude, they have some form of identification, you fucking idiot. It's just like your papers. Like, dude, shut up.
Kinda like showing up to class without your pencil.
Yeah. Kinda.
Trump pretty much just released the "fuck you, eat shit, and die" bill. We are cooked.
Which bill? The SAVE Act?
The guy saying you don't need a visa, it's totally wrong. LOL, you are considered undocumented if you come here without a visa and aren't already a citizen. How people are so brainwashed they wanna stick up for illegals is beyond me. No, I never said you don't need a visa, buddy. That's a straw man argument. I said PPL can come in with a visa, but then when they are out in public, they leave their visa at home. Or being an American citizen who doesn't need a visa. Simply not having a visa on your person doesn't make you undocumented.
Yeah, if they don't fucking have one, though. Like, again, like, shut the fuck up, Jamin. You sound like such a dumb bitch with that argument.
Your argument is that to know if someone is legal or not, check if they have their visas on them, which is stupid. U.S. citizens and legal immigrants aren't always required to carry a visa, so...
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it. I can tell what you're gonna say the rest of it. First of all, they should be required to carry it on them at all times. People should be required to carry ID on them. Second of all, it's a privilege, not a right, to be in this country. It's not a lot to ask them to carry that. Third of all, I'm not saying that if you walk up to somebody and they're like, I left my visa at home, then we just deport them on the spot there. I'm saying that then from there on, they take their name, they search it, they pull up their paperwork on their systems, which they're able to do from their police vehicles, and if they find out that this person is illegally in this country, they remove them then. It's actually that simple. Jamin, your argument is we need to give all these people a court case. We need to do a full court case for every illegal immigrant. There are over 60 million illegal immigrants. That would take fucking hundreds of years. Like, you are just a fucking retard. Like, this is why I do not take you seriously, and I actually think you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude, seriously. What if they prefer MasterCard?
Nice. Like, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's finish out. Let's do the YouTube comments, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Every time I fucking read Jamin's comments, I just get so fucking annoyed. It's just like he's so fucking dumb. It's actually insane. The fact that I have to subject myself to fucking arguing with a retard, it's so annoying sometimes.
Oh wow. It's clear that the attitude of young Americans towards their best ally has changed significantly compared to what previous generations thought.
Yeah, very happy that people are starting to notice.
You don't need to kick anyone out. We already left.
These are people responding to the episode about Trump kicking Tucker out of MAGA. Yeah, I've already... A lot of the people just saw the title and they just started responding and they didn't watch the fucking video.
The Trump cult not liking the taste of the Kool-Aid lately.
Yeah, I mean, just the MAGA retards are all boomers at this point.
Trump talked all that shit just to end up a Bush neocon. Congratulations. Now everyone hates you who's not in a cult.
I was reading someone in the comments calling Jamin a fucking retard. Exactly, he is a retard. Oh my gosh, this person put like a 3-paragraph long fucking response. You're so young and fueled up on it, I understand that truly. But you need to pace yourself on the sick and tired momentum because with your obvious drive for information, eventually you're going to run across the actual big picture. Okay, like that's just AI, like fuck off.
There's a certain ailment among the right wing called isolationism. It's basically a crutch a lot have used to essentially be morally lazy and throw all convictions out the window when it comes to foreign affairs. Tucker Carlson is definitely among them. So is Nick Fuentes and even Megyn Kelly, especially when it comes to Israel.
These people are retards, not gonna make it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the YouTube comments are actually retarded. I'm just not even gonna acknowledge and read them. No point. Someone goes, can we schedule a debate? You look like a smart white man that is conservative. I'm Eban Films. I've seen you with Brittany. You're Eban? You're that fucking retard? You're that black guy? No. You want to debate? I gain nothing from debating a retard. I I don't know. Like, maybe send me your channel. But, like, what do I gain from debating some random black retard? Like, I gain nothing from debating a sub-Saharan. Literally nothing. Oh, you're scared to lose to a low IQ black from Baltimore? Oh, I get it. White man pussy. No, I just gained nothing. So, I just gained nothing. I'm literally going on Jubilee less than a week, and I don't even know who I'm debating. It could be fucking anybody. It could be Kamala fucking Harris or Joe Biden. It could be a politician. It could be literally fucking anybody. This guy's like, you're scared to debate a sub-Saharan? It's like, no, I just don't want to waste my time debating a retard. That's pretty bad faith for no reason, LOL. Yeah, this guy's just a fucking idiot. Like, if you don't know who this guy is, he's the guy who just popped into Brittany's chat when I did the show with Politically Provoked. And he kept getting mad every time Brittany made a black joke, or I made a black joke, and he just kept spamming the fucking chat, like, talking shit about white people. This guy's just a retard. Like, people like you deserve literally nothing. Oh. Yeah, now he's talking shit now that I'm saying no. Yeah, suck my dick. Suck my dick. Groiper's mom goes, good luck on Jubilee, James. Thank you. We love you, Groiper's mom. You're the best, honestly. You've been carrying the show, so we appreciate you. To the black sub-Saharan who's trying to fucking beg me for a debate, not gonna fucking happen. Sorry about that. Again, give me a reason to do it. Like, pitch it to me. Sell it to me. Sell me this fucking pen. Tell me what I'm gonna get out of this debate. What do I earn? What do I get if I win? What do I get if I do this debate? I get on your channel, which probably has nothing on it. Like, dude, you are nobody. You're nothing. You're no one. You're an anonymous black guy on the internet. Sick. Ugh. Is this guy a Nick clone? No, I'm just, I love Nick, part of the America First movement, but no, I'm not a Nick clone. Very different show. I won't even stream it. I like whooping your, yeah, so I'm just gonna debate someone off stream for nothing? It's like, okay, fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna just waste my time. This is why people don't take you guys seriously. This is literally, like, nobody takes you guys seriously. He got more followers, though. You can gain clout. Plus, don't you want to prove or stand on your IQ? Yeah, I debate people all the time. I don't need to debate some random retard to prove my IQ. I've been on Jubilee. I'm going on Jubilee again. I've done plenty of debates with other people who've been on Jubilee on other platforms. Again, if you show me the reason I'm doing Jubilee is because I get something out of it. Millions of people are going to see it. Many people will come and watch my show. What do I get from debating you? Explain it to me. Sell me on it, because, again, debating some random sub-Saharan who talks shit in a live chat is just like, okay, like, I'm just going to want to kill myself at the end. I'm just going to be so annoyed with you. So, that's going to be the entire show. Fuck this guy. What a pussy. What a pussy. What a pussy. What a seething little bitch. They try and bait you in the fight. So, like, you're scared. You're scared. Dude, you're black. You have an average IQ of 85 among your race. Suck my dick. I'm doing you a favor. But we're going to sign off. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you guys for being fans of the show. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're on. Remember to join my Telegram channel as well by scanning the code up in the corner. Stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. We're going to Jubilee this weekend, so very excited about that. We'll be back on Jubilee. Gonna be awesome. Let's see. What else do we got going on? Working on a couple collabs right now that should happen over the next couple of weeks. I know we got one with Camden, Hampshire that I have still been rescheduling. We got the Fishback interview in less than a month now. So we got some big things coming up. Very excited for it. The Fishback interview will probably be around the same time as when the Jubilee actually airs. I'm filming it this weekend, probably going to air a month after. So that's how it was for the last one I was on. So very excited about it. Going to be some awesome stuff. All these super chats I've gotten are going right towards this debate, so very excited there. So I'm very appreciative of anybody who's subscribed on Kick, sent super chats on YouTube or Entropy. It's going a long way, going right towards the trip. So thank you guys. Hope you guys do have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night. God bless you, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. Thank you guys, and see you later.